Hello, another day and another video. Today I'd like to talk about evolving as a plumber, pipe fitter. You know, you start off as an apprentice and you might start off whatever year, 1990, 2000, 2020, whenever it is, but plumbing evolves, I guarantee you. You know, as Roman times with lead and all this stuff, and they had troughs, and around the country they still have troughs where they go to the restroom and they have running, you know, rivers going down them. People take care of their business down there. They've evolved their way. In the United States, we've evolved our way. So I guess my biggest thing is that if you get into the plumbing trade, number one, hopefully within 3 to 6 months you'll decide, hey, I like this thing or I don't. Now you may never been around plumbers, never been around this type of work. And you may come from a small town, you may come from a large town. Now it's all the same, you know. Shit goes downhill and payday's on Friday. Sometimes you pump it uphill. You know, they have sewage ejectors. And on larger buildings, the sewage will be way in the basement and you'll have to pump it up to the street level. You may pump it up 10 foot, 20 feet, and there's bigger, larger ejectors. So what I'm trying to say is that, you know, you may start right now today with plastic pipe in a home. And a lot of 2 to 3 story buildings have plastic pipe. And you learn, you know, the skill level of how to cut that pipe square, how to install it, because it's a different technique than it was. You know, when I was starting, we were doing lead and oakum, and then we went to no hub, and now, you know, I never really did plastic other than we did fuse seal, another type of chemical plastics. We were doing glass in hospitals. You would what they call bead the ends and turn them into little round areas where you can connect them with a clamp. And then, you know, you just evolve. So you learn the techniques of plumbing. And as I say, now I know a lot of guys get it as a job. And many times when it's just a job, they don't stay working all the time. It has to become more that, you know, you like to do it and you really love to do it, because then you get better at it. You get better at reading the blueprints, you get better at what you're installing. There's Victrolic pipe, there's you know, cast iron threaded pipe. Swimming pools. I mean, swimming pools used to be all galvanized pipe. Now it's plastic pipe. You know, who knows what it's going to be down the road? Will it be rubber pipe? Will it be tubes? You know, all the different stuff. They come out with different types of material, because the goal is to save on material. And, you know, it takes years before it gets approved and gets accepted throughout the industry. But things change. So you have to be able to be evolved. And, you know, you might have gone from 2 guys doing one job to 1 guy. Now, you know, because of the weight of the material, you don't need 2 guys to lift the pipe. And things change. But, you know, there's so much to learn. I would think, you know, to me, it's been a great job. It's been a great provider for my family. So, you know, the work for me is fun and interesting. And as I say, there's so many other categories in it now. I mean, you need to move on and expand from just plumbing. I know a lot of the apprenticeship stuff now, they teach backflow, and they teach you, you know, to get your certificate while you're an apprentice. You know, testing as a backflow tester, oxygen and air and vacuum and all the medical gases. A lot of times they'll let you, you know, get certified as soon as you turn out as a journeyman. So you get certified in that. Air conditioning, refrigeration. You may just want to learn a little bit about air conditioning or refrigeration. And then there's high-rise buildings to learn about. Then there's remodel. You know, a lot of residential. You know, that's a big industry, residential and remodel. So there's a lot of work in this field. And as I say, you might be in a small town, you never get the opportunity to do big work unless you move on. But sometimes, why move on? If you're happy there and you've got a good, you know, a lot of good customers, and the work is satisfying to you, you know, that's what it's all about. You know, you get out into these rural areas, they do a lot more wells and just farm equipment. You know, there's a lot of farm equipment out there that needs good plumbers. And people, you know, the farmers will go out there and put this stuff in and blow themselves up. I know guys that their parents have put in lines years and years ago, and then they, you know, they tell me, oh, I had to go to my dad's farm because the tank blew up where he had installed the propane gas. Well, you know, he didn't do it right. But that's what happens sometimes. So you got to be careful and just enjoy the field. So good luck out there. I hope you want to become a plumber because I'm sure the field right now is it's a necessary field. So good luck. Until next time.